Hi everyone, this is Dr. Yu, and I'm here to show you how to use your OneDrive to save drafts of your documents up into the cloud. As a student in Leon County Schools, you have access to our Microsoft OneDrive space where you have a crazy amount of space in order to save documents that you've been working on. You have likely used this for another class, but this is how we're going to use it for our class. If you're not familiar with or you haven't used it before, this is a great way to learn. So I've already created over here my second draft of the HTML document, and then the 3 images that I'm including in the folder. Okay, and I've already submitted it. I did that in the last video. And that's what's in that zipped folder over here. But I want to make sure that I upload it to my Microsoft OneDrive so that if I want to when I'm at school or if I'm at home, depending on where I am, I can always access the latest copy of that document. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and open up a web browser here and launch ClassLink. Once I do, I'm going to click on Office 365. And when I do, I'm going to get this screen over here, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do over here is click on OneDrive, okay? Let it load. And then this opens up all of the files that I've uploaded and saved already and that I have access to, okay? So I've already created a folder called Digital Information Technology, but if you haven't done that yet, you can do so by going to New, and then clicking that little down arrow, and then clicking folder, and then it'll enter your folder name. You can enter a folder name, any folder name. So if you want to make one for another class, you can do that as well. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and click in here. And I've got a couple of things already saved in here, and I actually accidentally saved a folder in here. So I'm actually going to go ahead and delete that. Okay. So I'm going to put a copy of that second folder, because I now have more files associated with this particular draft, into my digital information technology folder. Okay. So I'm going to actually double click on this title bar over here so I can make the window smaller. And this entire folder, I'm just going to drag right over into this particular window. And if you notice again here up at the top, it says drag the items to any location. So that's how you know that it's going to drag over and save correctly. I'm going to do that. Now it's uploading 5 items. Because I uploaded a folder over here, it's automatically uploading it into the same structure over here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and click on this so you can see that all of my files successfully saved over. Okay, so there's a couple of options. If you click on, let's see what happens when you click on the HTML file itself. Okay, so the HTML will pop up. Now, these images work fine on the desktop, but it's encountering some errors because it's not anticipating where these photos are within the structure of these photos. So that's fine. I'm not going to worry about that. But let's say I'm at home. Let's say I'm at home now and I want to download a copy of this folder so I can work on it from home. So I'm going to go back out to the main folder of Digital Information Technology. I'm going to click on that particular folder. And then I'm going to right click and go to download. Okay, now it's going to download everything in a compressed file, just like the one that we created earlier. Okay, the compressed or zipped files are a common file source. So then I can go ahead and, let me hide this. I don't know if I can hide the screen. But if I go ahead and double click, click onto, go into my If I go into my downloads folder, I'm going to move this aside a little bit so I can see it here. I can either go into my downloads folder or click on this folder down here, and it's going to open up the folder that I've just created. Okay, so all of that stuff is here, and then I can go ahead and edit it, make sure that I drag it back out to the desktop over here. I'm going to select that, select all of these different items. I can either take my mouse and drag it up here and drag it over there to the desktop, or Control Control A to select everything and drag the photos back over, or drag everything back to the desktop to work on it. Okay. So that's a super easy way to save the information. It should, with most of the time, just upload with no problems whatsoever. If you do encounter any problems, you're more than welcome to come by and see me, and I will be happy to help you. Okay, if you have any questions, let me know. Have a great night.